here, and today we're going to continue our Greece campaign. Last time we left off with the conquering of the Balkans and the destruction of several Austrian armies. But the most important thing is here, we're starting to develop some large territorial gains. We've recovered most of Greece, well, all of Greece, should I say. We've recovered the Greek areas, like everything surrounding our Greek homeland. So our capital is no longer an immediate threat. Or in immediate threat, should I say. Though there are some small Austrian forces remaining, they should be able to be rounded up and struck down. And we also have a large contingent of our army in the Balkans, ready to attack when needed. But we do have the option to attack Hungary as well, which the Prussians control. But that is not of my concern right now. I wish to conquer TRANSYLVANIA to help consolidate the gap in the formations there. It looks like it's poorly manned. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's got a crap ton of troops, just not very many professional troops at all. It's just militia. But these troops right here, these are more professional troops out in the field, but they're too small to be an effective threat. Istanbul is a decent citizens garrison, armed citizenry, but I do not hope their plan for the enemy to get that far, should I say. Okay, let's get a merchantman. Research is going just fine. We're researching land drainage, wealth increased by farms by 10%, which is very good. Okay, getting a couple more light infantry there. And it'd be nice if we could get a couple cavalry and maybe just snag another militia unit. What else can we do? Anything worth doing, should I say? Maybe I should just save my money. I think we're just going to save up money right now, so... Well, let's check the diplomacy screen, actually. Our friends are in the Iberian Peninsula, it seems. Savoy is very friendly with us, but the problem is they're at war with the French, and they are my most likely allies. Or I should say Spain's my more likely ally. I might as well just offer... Nah. Didn't think so. I guess part of the problem is, me being an Orthodox nation makes it a little bit more difficult. I believe I'm Orthodox, yes. So yeah, we're Orthodox. Our leader isn't that helpful, but at least he's not hurting us either. So we're gonna go ahead and end the turn and see what happens. But I'm glad we're starting to get a strong power base here. We got 2 large armies, and we got enough income to support smaller troops in between. I don't know if we're quite yet ready to build 3 large armies yet, but maybe sooner or later. Seems the Austrians are on the move, though. Well, there goes the Spanish.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources.
So that sucks. Our college was raided.
Being exploited.
That stopped our research there, which is a very bad thing. Okay, we got a court of justice in Greece, which will help with administration abilities. Better income, or tax rate, and repression. So that's always good. Okay, let's get this trade ship into that region, or trade node. This Austrian army is weakened, so we may just use another force to take it out. Just use the militia army in the Bucharest. And I could use this large army here to finish off this force. Okay, they're retreating, but I'm going to go ahead and pursue and finish them off. They're small enough, let's just auto-resolve. Okay, that was a pretty resounding success. And we're going to send these troops back towards Bucharest. They're retraining very quickly, which is also a good thing. Hopefully the Austrian defeats are helping to weaken their resolve. They have lost the Balkans, but that's about it. And I doubt that's going to cripple their army by any means. I am worried about a possible Prussian intrusion, though. Which is something we should think about. Resistance to foreign occupation. Okay, so we're going to send the militia force here to attack them. Might as well just send them all. I don't know. Yellow. Okay, we took them out. That's the important thing. Now we're going to send them back towards Bucharest. And now we're going to look at public order. It's still under control. So I'm going to go ahead and actually send these troops to the Balkans to garrison the fort while I send my army out. I believe once I get there I might send this army to Croatia, but at the same time that's kind of far away from my strategic priorities because that would really stretch my battle lines. So I'm not sure if we're quite ready for that sort of move. What might be better is sending that large army to Transylvania, and I can use this large army to cover their back. Or no, this large army over here. Yeah, I can use this army to cover their back. Or vice versa. Just depends. Okay, so they can't quite yet slip in there. I'm gonna save up my money another turn. Might as well. And we got that building being repaired, the research facility. So we're gonna end the turn. Savoy seems to be doing pretty well against France. They haven't been crushed. Like in most of my other campaigns, they seem to be defeated relatively quickly. Excuse me. And I'm really surprised the Russians haven't made an advance on me, considering they're a relatively powerful faction in this period.
There is a clamor for reform in this region due to the spreading of enlightened ideas through research and education.
I'll go ahead and send
People
him
can
to
be
this college.
appeased by a reduction in taxes.
Oh yes, I forgot about the spy. I always do. Okay, mass mobilization, very good. Yeah, I figured they'd go on strike a little bit there. Okay, we're gonna send the cavalry to Moldova to help reinforce the garrison. They should be able to make it in one turn, which is a good thing. So we do actually have a decent garrison here now. Something that can at least hold the fort for a while. Maybe hold the enemy back. Not quite sure about that yet, but that's usually my standard garrison, if I can. 4 units of line infantry, 2 light infantry, and 2 hussars. Just trying to keep everything balanced. Then some various amounts of militia, just to be the main body of the army. Send them back to the fort, get repaired or replenished. And we are going to be sending this army north towards Transylvania. Yes, send them into Transylvania. Well, head that way anyway. Okay, so they're in ambush position, so hopefully they'll try and attack us here and we can maybe get the drop on them. Possibly do an ambush battle. That'd be pretty cool. We're going to send this small militia force to reinforce the Balkans in case of any Prussian or Austrian intrusions in the north. Okay, we've saved up our money some, so we can maybe build some forts, which would be a very good idea. I'm going to reinforce the Balkans with a star fort. That seems like a good bottleneck to hold the enemy from. Because there's one bridge here, and then the main road towards the Balkans from Croatia and Zagreb. Okay, so we got our merchantmen built, or being built. Our garrison here is pretty stable. Our income is doing just fine, 2,000 roughly a month. So we're looking pretty good. So okay, so our main army's there. Yep, I think everything's in order. So well, actually, actually no, might as well keep it. Well, I could have him research this to help with industry. Okay, that could be helpful. That might help a little bit with income, since we got a lot of merchantmen ships. Okay, so let's end the turn. Oh, there we go. That's the Russian attack I was expecting.
There is a clamor for reform in this region due to
So
the spreading of
Romelia.
enlightened ideas.
Let's get a couple militia just to be safe. I think 2 should do just fine. Okay, so crap, I always forget about the spy. Okay, I won't forget this time. I'm keeping it on my mind. Let's look at the trade panel. Coffee's not too productive. Spices alright. Sugar's alright. Tea's alright. Tobacco's alright. Coffee. I'm getting a lot of coffee. Spice over there in the Algiers. Well, I guess I could send him over to the Algiers. Might as well. Reinforce the far north. And of course, we're going to keep building merchantmen. But I'm not quite sure if I want to attack right now. Even though it is a crap ton of landware, I am trying to keep my eye on these Russians. That's a lot of artillery, so I need to keep an eye on that. And they can't attack next turn. So maybe I need to call off the attack. But then again, that garrison seems to be doing alright. I don't know if they'd be able to hold on or not, considering they have that artillery there. It's a tough decision. Very tough. Alright, let me check what our objectives are again. We do need Croatia in the end. We are going to need Austria as well, and that's going to be a problem. I really do not want to move this army. Just because if I expand further that way, it's going to make it much harder to control the territories in the east. Or the northeast, should I say. Tough decision. Alright, yep, let's do something with the agent. Just see what he can do. Could attack an army or something. I'll take my chances, I'll try. Hey, it worked. They got sabotaged, but not much happened. I'm not sure what happened. Accuracy 30. 453. I don't think anything happened. It succeeded, but I don't know. You know what? That army's gonna be here very soon. Let me go ahead and reinforce with militia. We're just gonna fill up the slots. Okay, so I need 3 more. That'd be a good idea. We should be able to hold out. If luck holds, anyway. So we are going to attack the Austrians right now. We're going to attack the smaller army. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, this shouldn't be terribly difficult, but they do have numbers. I'll give them that. We only have about 2,000. They have well over 4,000 men. Though they're militia and they have 3 morale, and my guys have 9. So my guys have the backbone, and we're gonna break their backs. To put it bluntly. These guys don't stand a chance. You know what I mean? Unless, of course, they do some mass charge. I don't know. The Battle of Klausenburg, 1806. Attacker, Thomas Pentelicue. Defender, Victor Melas and Waldo Weber. But yeah, I'm actually surprised. Oh crap. Yep. glitch stuff. You know how it is. Alright, so the enemy army is gonna get reinforced big time. And we are going to be setting up on a better ridge. We want a good view, and this seems like a very, very good place. Wow, that is a great angle on the entire battlefield over here. So I'm actually gonna set up my artillery up here. It's a perfect place.
Weather, sir. Wet powder
Yeah, that's very good. I'm going to hold my ground as always. It just seems like a very good way to fight battles. Use your artillery to draw in the enemy and smack them dead. Tried and proven method. Okay, so let's get the cavalry over here somewhat. Get the general back here. We're gonna start the battle. We're gonna pause real quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna get my cavalry behind this ridge here. And then I'm gonna get the line infantry formed in just a minute, actually. So there goes our massive cavalry blob there. Okay, so let's get our line infantry corps in a better position here. Okay, good. The enemy seems to be prioritized over there. I might actually have to move up my artillery. Yeah, I may have to. Actually, this would probably be a good time to do that anyway. So we're gonna get our artillery limbered up. We're gonna move them forward a little bit. Okay, look, we're gonna get our troops formed up likewise. We're gonna get our light infantry formed. Just gonna walk up there. Okay, get our troops up on the slightly higher ridge there. And we're gonna move our general right in front of our cavalry. We're gonna fast forward while everyone gets in position. I would run them normally, but I don't see much point right now, considering the enemy is kind of far away. Might as well help conserve their strength for the battle to come. So our glorious Greek army is moving into position, and we are gonna beat the Austrians back. The Great Austrian Blob. Maybe that's what we should start calling these militia armies. I'm happy to, you know, put down their people if they want to do that. I don't know. Nice building there to put troops in if we need to. Okay, so our artillery is getting in position. Very good. Move them up into a slightly better position, actually. Yeah, that'd be a great place right there. Yeah, I love the look of the Greek troops. They look pretty nice with that deep blue color, dark blue, or sort of a, I don't know if I want to quite say navy blue, but it's a deeper dark blue. It looks very good with the white. They look like proud and defiant soldiers fighting for their country. And they've definitely done that. They've restored their borders. And driven the Ottomans back across the sea. Okay, this should be a good spot right here. So we're gonna unlimber and see if we can't rain down some shells on them. Okay, we're gonna get the cavalry up on this ridge over here. Move them up a little bit. Okay, so we're opening fire on the enemy, causing them a little bit of a havoc here. Ooh, they didn't much like that. They only lost one man, but they're already losing some morale. This should give our artillery some good experience. This is a beautiful artillery position as well. Gosh dang, we've been pretty fortunate in this battle. Yeah, they're just gonna get shot up for a little while here. I'm gonna keep fast forwarding through this. They're just bringing in a massive amount of troops. It's crazy. Huh. Look at that. Just row after row of men heading to their doom. Now you gotta feel bad for them a little bit. I mean, they're doing what they have to, because if they don't, you know, worse will probably happen. But they might feel a little bit of sense of patriotism, actually. Defending the homelands. I don't know. 40th Regiment. Dang. Sorry about that little bit of lag there. Oh wow, the town hall. It's taking some damage. So we're putting the heat on the enemy infantry there. Our troops are just sitting there observing the grand artillery bombardment. What I really need to do is attack the general of the enemy. But he's way up here. Kind of out of our reach a little bit. I'd go after him. Can hit the guy behind as well. Getting some good shots in there. Yeah, they're really moving up to the flanks. Go ahead and target that big blob. I love to focus fire the artillery. I feel like that's the most effective way to really hammer down on the enemy. Well, they're coming into position, it seems. Okay, we're gonna get our cavalry over a little bit. Give our line infantry a little bit of a test here. We should come out on top pretty well against these guys. Probably gonna use our cavalry a lot here as well. I think it might be better to target troops over here. Trying to switch our artillery attacks a little bit here. What we really need to do is take out their general, actually. But the problem is he's moved himself way back there. So I'm actually going to walk my cavalry up. We might do a charge here. So yeah, they're definitely coming off worse for wear here. Okay, we're gonna move in now. Okay, get in there. Okay, they've routed just like I wanted. Okay, ceasefire. Okay, you guys stop, come over here. Chase them down. Okay, you guys fall back again. Okay, you guys continue to fire. Our flank over here is doing just fine. Okay, target that unit. It's nice and strong. Need to wear it down a little bit. They'll route better. Okay, so our artillery is doing a good job at pounding the enemy down. Okay, so let's get our cavalry there. So the militia is getting defeated rather resoundingly across all our fronts. This is just like a slaughterhouse. This isn't even really a contest. But I'm confident we'll definitely be fighting some more professional armies very soon. As soon as we start heading into the homelands of Austria. You can tell these guys are full of fear. They just lost their standard guy. Oh, there they go. Oh, wrong way. Let me get that proper. It's always harder lining them up from that angle. Okay, that's good. Okay, quickly turn about. Fire. Okay, it's a better firing position. Oops, my bad. I need to get back up there. Okay, you two charge. Ah, crap. Okay, let's play it. Man, I get so enveloped in just seeing the mass carnage. Okay, have the artillery open fire on that unit. You go after them. You know what? Charge downhill at him. Okay, continue pursuit downhill. Okay, you go back and attack them. You charge. Okay, you charge down at him. Okay, so they're routing pretty effectively. Now let's get our cavalry moving around here. Just keep slaughtering them. Yep, this battle's going, you know, beyond well. Okay, fire at them. By the looks of things, one of our guys got in the way a little bit. Or else he got shot somehow. I don't know. Okay, okay, beautiful. Okay. All of you charge at the enemy general. Charge. Okay, very good. All our cavalry is barreling down on their general. And if he breaks, the rest of the Austrian forces should start to break. Or at least the ones under his leadership. Okay, now they're starting to go.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We need to kill the general, though. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so that helps a lot. Okay, their troops are getting effectively routed off the field. Go after them. Or no, go after them. Okay, chase them down. Chase them down. You go after them, and you go after them. Okay, charge. So this battle is going very well. As expected, anyway. So their troops are definitely getting routed off the field very quickly. just going terribly for the Austrians. Gotta feel bad for them a little bit. Okay, we're gonna have the artillery ceasefire. Send him after those troops. Send this guy over here. Well, keep him going where he's going. And send this unit there. These guys still got a lot of troops to mop up. Gosh, my cavalry's getting a killing off this battle. The Austrians are definitely not pulling off very well here. Okay, so they're getting mopped up over here. Chasing down the remnants here. Send him over there. He's doing fine there. Send him after that unit. These guys cleaned up the last of those troops. Might as well just have him hold his position. Wherever you're going, just march back. So the first wave of Austrian attackers has been dealt with pretty steadily. We're just mopping them up. Gosh, they are losing terribly. I'm just surprised. I don't think we're near in range now. Okay, you guys form up back here. All you just form up over here. Gonna have them regroup. And we're gonna fast forward until the Austrians decide to advance. Which might take a little while, actually. So I guess till then, I'm gonna cut the video until the Austrians are prepared to continue their assault. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and the Austrians are advancing once again. And they are getting right in the range of my artillery, so the bombard is about to begin. And that is not going to pan over for them very well, I don't think. Oop, they missed, so maybe not. Oh, very close. Okay, so let's fast forward until they get a lot closer. My cavalry's been resting over here, so hopefully they'll be much more rested so they can pursue again. Alright, let's get them in position here. And we are going to be prepared to run them down to no end. Their definitely morale is crippled since their general has been killed. Or well, should I even say general? It's more or less a captain. So yeah. We're just gonna continue bombarding as they approach. Kind of soften up their already softened forces. Well, this should be over pretty quickly. Looks like... Oh, nope, they haven't taken notice. Oh, they have. Well, they're thinking about it. They're watching my cavalry. But they're not quite sure if they want to go out in the open after them. They're more content to stay around in the city here. But as you can see, my artillery has been costing them lives. But it also has brought some ruin to this city. So, yeah, this has definitely been a bloody battle for them. They've lost a lot of men. That could have been well-trained professionals, but I guess the Austrians prefer a mass mob fighting style. My artillery seems a little bit reluctant to fire. It's fine. Go ahead and attack him. See if I can't encourage them. Yep, that helps. Oh well, I think I'm actually hitting my own troops. So I'm actually gonna cease fire. Well, no. Let's fire over here at them.
Toplar hazır komutanım.
So yeah, I've definitely been giving my guys some friendly fire, which is not the greatest thing. What the heck? Have these guys been facing the wrong way? Or did they like turn? Aw, crap, that's messed up. Well, my bad, I'm not really sure what happened here, but looks like my light infantry were turning the wrong way. So that's a shame. But they're facing the right way now, so the militia's definitely gonna feel it now. Okay, let's get the cavalry moving in. Get these guys moving over here. Or no, you go after him. And then you go after him. Get the artillery to open fire on this routing unit, just to keep them away. Let's get the general over there. See if the general, or the artillery will fire at the right unit. Gosh, they seem to be shooting in themselves. Or else, I don't know. Let's go ahead and send them out there. Well, let's just have the artillery ceasefire. They're not needed. Okay, the enemy army is largely routed here. Okay, you go after them.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack.
Okay, these guys are almost down. General, go after that small unit. Okay, there goes the enemy army. And now we're just going to run them down a little bit. Because we attacked the smaller force, so there's still going to be a little bit of a fight to be had in the city. Send the... well, no, I don't know if it's worth it. Send this guy over here just to soften him up a little bit. Just going to quickly route him, or cut him down to size some more. Don't think it should matter too much, because we'll be able to auto-resolve the city assault anyway. But I don't want to waste any more lives than I have to. On my side, anyway. It doesn't matter about the enemy. Okay, we're cutting them down. Okay, that should be pretty good, so let's go ahead and end the battle. Well, I don't know if I'd say close victory. I'd say, you know, heroic victory, but we were just fighting militia, so fair enough. Probably could have done better at that, actually. I mean, I could have charged and maybe caused it a chain route and just kept going. But regardless, that was a resounding success. They lost 3,457 men, and I lost a mere 340 men. So, 3,000 difference there, practically. So, that definitely proves the triumph of quality over quantity. So yeah, now we just need to conquer what's left of the enemy's garrison. And actually, we're in range to take out their reinforcements as well. The armed citizens aren't worth mentioning. They're just not good fighters. So yep, there goes the remnants of the Austrians there. Okay, so let's occupy this region. And we'll have our agent... oh well, he can't move. He's a good attacker, so that's very good. Our general just got some more ability there. I'm gonna send the spy out, just to be sure there's no surprises. Nope. Well, he didn't make it very far, but he increased our range a little bit. This should help with the income as well. That gives us another 1,000 income. I'm gonna start recruiting some militia as well. Get some more militia in here, just to help prepare. Okay, we could use them one more militia here, actually. Public order's pretty good. Apparently there might be an enemy army here. I need to keep an eye out for that possibility. Because it says there's resistance to foreign occupation, so I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, so he's on the way to the trade node. We got another trade ship recruiting. And we're gonna go ahead and end the turn, I believe. So we've conquered Transylvania. So that's good. We're making some more progress. Forget about that. So we got the gentleman moving to a college. Okay, he made it. That's good. Ah, there's a small Austrian army there. I need to take care of that problem. Ah, Prussians. Figures. I knew they'd get involved soon. Oh, here comes the Russians as well. Ah, Portugal. So far away, but yet so close. Okay, so we got some land drainage technology. Helps with income a little bit. Gonna... What could we research next? Could have him research... iron coppering. That'd be a cheap one. Help improve the reduction of cost on our merchantmen. I'm gonna need to take out this Prussian army. Oh man, though. That's no poor army there. That's a very good army. Got some very good units. But it's not like we're that bad either. Though our artillery here is only 6-pounders, they're well trained. This is a relatively untested army with a relatively untested general, so they got some stuff to prove. So we got a couple enemy militia units there. Could send a few of our militia units to go after them. See if they'll fight it out. I hope that wins. I mean, that just seems ridiculous. 4-4-3. 4-5-3. Come on. Okay, thank you. Man, that one time, that last episode, we had a massive army. We had a full stack of militia in this city right here. And we sent them out and attacked an Austrian army, though it had a very good general, with only 2 militia in it, and we lost. That just is numerically ridiculous, but I don't know. Crazier things have happened in history, so I think this would be a good place to end this part. We've conquered Transylvania, and the Austrians are on the run, for all I care, honestly. So, I'll see you guys next time.